by the elders from generation to generation. It's kind of short, and I'm going to tell you the way it was told to me. And it goes, in the beginning, when after the gods created the earth, the rivers, the forests, everything, the animals, from the body of Cipactli. Cipactli is the big monster from the waters. Quetzalcoatl created the man, but the earth was cold and there was no heat to cook our food. Then the elders agreed that the Tlacuache is the big character in many of our myths, which is the opossum, the animal that when it becomes the prey and it doesn't want to be eaten by another animal, lays down on the floor and he fakes that he's dead. So this is the character that the elders agreed that he needed to go and steal the fire. The fire was hidden on the highest mountain, and it was guarded by a grumpy elder woman. So it was. He went to the peak, he climbed, he arrived to the peak, and when he got there, this elder woman told him, "What is that you want, Tlacuache?" "Nothing, Grandma. I'm just very cold, and I just want to get warm." "Okay," she said. "Then get close to the fire." So he did. "But you're not going to steal it, right?" I was like, "No, I just want to get warm a little bit." So they sat there, and got a little bit. And it got dark. It got late. So the grandma, she got sleepy, got tired, fell asleep. And the Tlacuache, slowly, little by little, got closer to the fire. And when he was about to steal the fire, Grandma woke up. And she goes, "What you doing, Tlacuache? You're trying to steal my fire." So she started kicking him and hitting him. And the Tlacuache, what he did, he just dipped his tail into the fire. And it started running away. He started rolling down the mountain. And the people that was down there at the bottom of the mountain waiting for him, when they saw the big roll of fire rolling down the mountain, they started gathering woods and making piles. By the time the Tlacuache hit the ground, those big piles of wood got lighted. And with those big fires, they dried the humidity that was left from that creation. And from then on, the people was never cold again, and they were able to cook all the food. And also from then on, every century, the big fires turn on, and our people dance around the fire in a big ceremony. And also the Tlacuache, which is the opossum, he became an elder and is respected by our people. And since we cannot light a big fire here, what I'm going to offer to you, that's the Danza of the Fire, which is La Danza del Fuego, and it's going to be performed by the following group. It's just waiting for me to be quiet. So here it is, La Danza del Fuego.
said yes. Now, the next piece of therapy is called Olokun. Now, Olokun depicts the mother of all of us. And in Yoruba culture, in some places, Olokun is male, some places female. But either way, we're talking about nurturing of the children, or that children's spirit that's in all of us. So when we perform this dance, we'd like for you to think about your own mother or father or someone who's played a very important parenting role in your life. And you understand that when you think of that person, it's usually someone who accepted you exactly for who you are, not for someone that someone wanted you to be. And that's what Olokun signifies, is embracing all the children exactly for who they are and letting them become into their own power, into their own strength, into their own courage. And I'm giving you a little short story. I remember when I was growing up, I'm probably telling my age, but I don't care. When I was growing up and you go to play baseball, first you choose up teams, right? But everybody was chosen. See, nowadays, they don't want to choose the person who don't want to hit, who can't hit the ball, who can't run. But when we were playing, everyone was chosen on the team. But not only that, there were some people who could hit the ball really well, but they couldn't run. And some people who could run, but they couldn't hit the ball. So what did you do? If you could hit well, somebody else ran for you. And if you could run well, then someone else hit for you. So that is what we're talking about. You nurture and you embrace all of the good qualities that people have. And then if there's some qualities that are lacking, we help each other along the way. So we have the young girls out here with that pure and innocent spirit to bring you Olokun.